Our second question comes from Wing Chun 670, and he says, "Hey OG, I'll get right to it. What kung fu movie, in your opinion, has the best training sequences? Would really like to know your opinion on this. Fist and palm salute." Salute, bro. Appreciate you, Wing Chun 670. Man, these opinion questions are wild. Well, best training sequences? Wow. It's always interesting when a question is posed to me. There is my initial answer when I read the question. Sometimes when I sleep on it, the next day I'm like, I should have said this. But what I want to do is I want to be authentic. So I want to answer the question in the way that it was, I want to answer the question off the top of the dome. So right off the bat, when you say training sequences, what comes to my mind, my favorite, and many of you probably already know this because on my channel, I've already alluded to this. I've made a cartoon of it. It's Drunken Master. Drunken Master's training sequence. And I am referencing Dance of the Eight Drunk Gods, but even before he gets to the book and does the Dance of the Eight Drunk Gods, all the other training that he's doing, the wrist training that Simon Yun has Jackie Chan's character doing, right? All the wrist work and preparing him, getting his arm strength and everything together. I just think that it's fantastic. And then you get to the Dance of the Eight Drunk Gods. That is a long sequence. The music obviously is iconic, right? And I just love Jackie Chan's performance in that one. So that would be one. I'm not gonna just give you one. I'm gonna give you more. I'm talking about pure athleticism and realness and how it looks. Like it looks like real, not like, oh, this is a kung fu movie, but like, holy crap, that kind of training sequence is Jet Li in Shaolin Temple. Tell me that that's not crucial. It's crucial. And he gives you various weaponry. He gives you speed. He gives you power. He gives you flexibility. He gives you weaponry. I mean, can you imagine Jet Li in a Shaw Brothers film? Wow. Just wow, right? I mean, I challenge anyone to tell me different. Tell me that the training sequence in Shaolin Temple featuring Jet Li, tell me that those training sequences are not fantastic. And you know what it looks like? You see him do that. You see him train. You see him do his forms and everything. And you're going, oh yeah, that's a wushu champion right there. Yeah. Yeah. Right? I mean, fantastic. Now, in my heart, because of the length of the training sequence, so it's not just a training sequence with some music behind it and he does a bunch of forms and this and that. I'm talking about it is a feature of the movie. It is a major chunk of the movie as far as training sequences are concerned. 36 Chamber of Shaolin, bro. 36th Chamber of Shaolin. You heard me, right? Gordon Liu, the training. By the way, not just martial arts training, but fundamentals, right? Of learning about your eye movement, right? Going back and forth with your eyes, right? And not turning your head in such a way, but following your foe. Oh, sweet. Also, learning to understand many of the mantras, right? And being able to cite them. It wasn't just fighting. In fact, they start off, they do it the right way. They start off with these basics and these fundamentals. He doesn't get to, I think they called it in the movie, I think they called it boxing. He didn't get to boxing until the end, like the end side of the training, right? And then they moved into weapons. I mean, oh man, come on, man. 36 Chamber Shaolin. It's just fantastic. It's not gimmicky, right? Because in the return, it's gimmicky. He's not really training. He's doing makeshift training by watching what other people are doing. And then supposedly he's learning, right? But in 36 Chamber Shaolin, it felt authentic. It felt like they really put some thought and heart into it, essentially. So I'm 36 Chamber Shaolin. Also in the same vein, but thematically, I like the way that they did it. Invincible Shaolin. I love the training sequences in Invincible Shaolin, particularly Lo Mang's when he's doing push-ups over the eggs, and if he breaks the eggs, he has to eat them. I absolutely love that. I think that it's in the spirit in which that they do it. It's just fun. It's just really, it's fun, right? And, Philip Kwok's training I thought it was cool. I thought it was good with I want to say butterfly pole. I think that's what they called it. I thought that was cool. Wei Pai's training, which, for those of you that don't know, that was Wing Chun, right? I thought his training was insane, right? You got to punch your way out. And each time you're in a more closed, shortening the distance between your punches, and punching your way out of these little condensed rooms. They got smaller and smaller. Bananas. So I like that. I like that it was 3-tiered. I love that they had 3 people basically all training at the same time, and that they essentially all finished their training at the same time. They all finished their training at the same time to meet to go fight their I want to say northern brethren. So Invincible Shaolin. And can I do one more? Can I do an honorable mention? I know I already referenced one of his movies. I want to reference another one because it just has a special place in my heart. The training sequence in Fearless Hyena. I know you guys are not gonna agree with me, but the training sequence in Fearless Hyena is just good fun. And again, before we get to the emotional kung fu, which again is fantastic, the physicality that Jackie Chan demonstrates when he's doing, there's this one particular exercise that he's doing that is crazy. And all I kept thinking was, wow, I think he's really done that exercise when he was training, when he was young. He must have actually done that exercise. And it looks incredibly tough and painful. And it shows his stamina and his endurance. And I just think it's just fantastic. Then you get to the emotional kung fu. We've never seen anything like that on screen before. So I just really liked it. I enjoyed it a lot. And by the way, a lot of movies have copied that. They copied that afterwards, right? So, wink, wink, I'm looking at you, Sleeping Fist. But yeah, man, those are mine. I would say, yeah, Drunken Master, Shaolin Temple, with Jet Li, that version, 36 Chambers of Shaolin, Invincible Shaolin, and Fearless Hyena as my honorable mention, right? But that's what I think. What do you think? Hey, comment below. Let us know. We'd love to hear from you. This was a fantastic discussion. I love this question. Please keep them coming. And let's move on to the next one. Let's go.